You see, I don't want Ghanaians to, after winning against Chad and going top of the group, I don't want Ghanaians to quickly jump at the idea of, oh, USA, Mexico, Canada is a done deal. This is why I bring in the caution.
Okay.
Ghana cannot beat Madagascar on Monday. And Ghana may be lucky to even pick a point against Madagascar. Lucky to pick a point. And this is why. Nathan, have you wondered why Madagascar played their game on Wednesday?
No. I mean, I do think about it.
Madagascar played their game against Central African Republic on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. We are playing today.
We are playing on Friday. And even worse, we are playing at night. The Ghana Football Association chose these dates for us. So now look at it.
Oh, and you know that for a fact.
Oh, Nathan, relax. The Ghana Football Association chose these dates to honor these games, putting the players in a position of disadvantage. The Ghana Football Association made sure they put our players in this position because of their failure to look at what their opponent was doing. So when their opponent was plotting how to handle the Black Stars and beat them on Monday, the Ghana Football Association was sleeping. So now let me get into the details of the matter. During the international break, FIFA gives member associations the opportunity to decide on dates they want to honor games for such qualifiers.
Okay.
FIFA, in their wisdom, gives member associations, so in our case the Ghana Football Association, the opportunity to choose a date to honor the games that have been outlined.
Okay.
So this particular window we are playing in, we are supposed to play match day 5 and match day 6 of the qualifiers.
Okay.
Now FIFA gives them an allowable window between the 17th and the 21st of March for the first leg, and then another window between 22nd and 25th for the second window.
Okay.
Now it is instructive to note that FIFA ensures that these dates do not clash because of TV schedules. FIFA may alter the dates if there are date clashes. That applies to all qualifiers in Africa. Okay. Now, a form is given in advance for you to choose the date, the kickoff time, and the venue. So in that same section, if CAF realizes a venue you choose is not approved, it communicates to you to change it.
Okay.
So for instance, we are playing match day 5 and 6 of the FIFA qualifiers during the window, and the date spread from 17th of March to 25th of March.
17th to the 25th.
So as at Monday, if you feel you are ready to play your game, your home game, you choose the 17th. If it's Tuesday, you are ready, you choose Tuesday. If it's Wednesday, you choose Wednesday. So Madagascar, knowing very well the threat ahead of them, decided to go and play against Central African Republic. In fact, Central African Republic made that decision to play them on Wednesday. They did not oppose that decision.
Okay.
So the GFA knew very well that CAR and Madagascar were going to play on Wednesday. What did they do to their schedule? Knowing very well that Madagascar was their next game, what did they do? They decided to go and play on the 21st, the last day of the allowable window, which is today. They didn't even put the game at 1 p.m. They put the game at 7 p.m. So the Black Stars will finish that game tonight, fly to Morocco tomorrow, and play against Madagascar on Monday. Now look at the interesting bit. Madagascar played Central African Republic in Morocco, Casablanca, on Wednesday.
So they don't have to travel.
Oh, just a few hours to Al Hoceima. Just a few hours, just 1 hour 30 minutes to Al Hoceima to welcome the Black Stars
Who are
for the
moving
second
from
game. Who are
Ghana.
moving from Ghana to Morocco tomorrow. on Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. So this is the plan. So Madagascar have not traveled. They've not done any lengthy travel. They are staying in Morocco to welcome the Black Stars. They've had 2 extra days to recover from the game they played on Wednesday. You ask the Ghana Football Association, did they know that? Did they see that? Did they realize that Madagascar were preparing themselves and trying to put themselves in better shape for their game against us on Monday? Did they not see that? Initially, when the schedule came, all of us thought this game was going to be played on the 19th.
Yeah.
But later, we realized that, the game was going to be played on Friday. The Ghana Football Association failed to do the needful and failed to look at what opponents were doing to prepare their team adequately and give the Black Stars players enough rest to play against Madagascar. Now you see, the argument is being made that, Madagascar didn't have players coming from abroad and all. Let me disappoint you. Madagascar, if you look at their starting 11, almost every single one of them plays outside Madagascar. Most of them play in Europe. So if you look at that squad, Kadi plays for Lausanne Auchi in Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay, Lausanne, yeah.
Their player, Couturier, plays for Villefranche in France. The guy who scored 2 goals for them in the game against Sierra, Ravelosin, plays for Young Boys.
In Switzerland. So he knows Atizigi.
He knows Ati very well. Defender, Jean Marcelin, plays for Beta Jerusalem in Israel. Fontaine, who also plays in defense, plays for Sochaux in France. Goalkeeper, Dupire, plays for Esperance in Luxembourg. Look, all these players had games to play over the weekend before coming for the international call-up. But they played on Wednesday. So I called my Malagasy friends and asked them, but why did your coach assemble the team in such a short time and went into this game? He said, their coach, Corentin Martins, is very experienced. He believes that coaching a team must be done wherever they are before they even assemble in camp. So he gives the players tasks to perform. He gives the players what to pay attention to when it comes to the opponent they are going to play against. So when he assembles the team, they are ready to play. Because the core of the team, he knows. He knows who will play where. He knows what to do. So it's just about communicating with the players even when they are away.
Okay.
So you just put them in shape for the game. That is what coaching a national team means. It is not about assembling your team for 5, 4, 6, 7 days before you go and play a game against Chad. Whipping boys in a group, Chad. So the FA did not do well. They did not follow this Madagascar team and what they were doing. They did not pay attention to that opponent. So now look at where we are. The Black Stars will finish this game tonight, fly to Morocco tomorrow. Players would have to recover their recovery sessions, and they may possibly have just one training session on Sunday before they play Madagascar on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot tell me that this team will be fresher than the Madagascar team come match day. And this Madagascar team, we all know they have quality. As a unit, they are a well-drilled side. And the Black Stars cannot go past this team with fatigue and tiredness. Nathan, when Liverpool lost to Newcastle in the finals, it was not because Newcastle were a top team or a much better team than them. After playing 120 minutes of football against Real Madrid, and enduring, against Paris Saint-Germain, and enduring that penalty shootout.
120 minutes penalty shootout.
It took a toll on the players, and it reflected in that finals they play. Look, don't take players' ability to rest and recover from matches for granted. And the Black Stars are in that position where they may not be able to recover well enough to play Madagascar, and that is where the chips will begin to fall. The Black Stars would discipline Chad, yes, but they would not be able to get a point or even win the game against Madagascar. And these are the reasons. And that's why I'm saying that, look, if we fail to deliver against Madagascar, don't blame the players. Don't blame Otoado. Blame the Ghana Football Association. for failing to track the schedule of Madagascar and making sure whatever advantage Madagascar were going to get from that 2-day period, they also benefited from it. Blame the Ghana Football Association. If things go wrong in Morocco, in Al Hoceima, when we take on Madagascar. As we speak, Madagascar, they are training in Morocco. Comfortably training. Preparing for this game. And nobody should think Madagascar are going to be pushovers in this one. They planned it all to make sure they have the advantage in terms of fitness, in terms of match conditioning, in terms of being ready for the Ghana game. They've done all their homework. We should be asking the FA questions as to why they left it this late to play against Chad. Chad, the whipping boys of the group. Nathan, we wish them well in today's game, but every single Ghanaian listening to me this morning should not be confident or should not dream that the Stars will go to Morocco and pick 3 points or even pick a point in that game against Madagascar. At the very best, the Stars can only pick a draw.
But what if they win that game?
Oh, they can win that game. Nathan, I'm telling you, they cannot win that game. They cannot beat Madagascar.
Are you sure?
Oh, Nathan, based on what we've seen Quarantine Martins do with that team. And even Quarantine Martins, if you are talking about coaches, Otto doesn't even come close to him. On the African continent, Quarantine Martins is credited with being the first coach to qualify Mauritania to 2 AFCON tournaments back to back. Mauritania, you remember Mauritania?
Yeah, I remember that.
Then he coached Libya. Then he went to Algeria to coach CR Belouizdad. And then Paradou AC in Algeria. He knows the African terrain. He understands African football. Don't put anything past him. The experience he has when it comes to the game, Otto is nowhere close to him. And he has players who can deliver as a unit. You see, Nathan, I'll leave the rest for Monday. But I'm saying that come Monday, when the results go the way we are expecting it to go, not because we are not patriotic, but we know the work Madagascar has done ahead of this game. And should the results go their way, nobody should blame Otto Addo. Nobody should question the ability of the players. Go and blame the Ghana Football Association for putting the players in that state. I'm done.
Hey! I don't even know what to say. Let's just hope that things work out well, because from what Raymond is saying, and no lies there concerning the mechanics of choosing dates, matches, and all of that for the qualifiers. There's always a very wide window, and you can make a choice of the 2 dates so you can prepare and all of that. So as to how we chose Friday and Monday as the days to play 2 important World Cup qualifiers, only the people who made that decision can explain to us why they did that. Because the players, look, we are putting them in a very complex position. Madagascar will be fresh, so we should expect a tough game. The last time we played Madagascar, we won by a goal to nil. A last-minute Iñaki Williams header was how we beat Madagascar in Kumasi at the Babayara. So we should bear in mind that we have a history with them. So why have we placed ourselves in this corner? Or we thought of only Chad and forgot that we had to play Madagascar?
They were sleeping on the job. Whoever picked the dates was sleeping on the job. And that is the Ghana Football Association for you. Doing simple things and being strategic enough is not in their dictionary. Come and look at the GFA, managers of our national team. Over these last few days, the Black Stars have been training. Later, it's been visits upon visits, visits upon visits, visits upon visits. Instead of allowing the boys to train. Yesterday, Kofi Adams, sports minister, when it was time for the Black Stars to train around 5:30, he now wants to bring parliamentarians in their bulk majority to come and do what to the players? Say what to the players? We saw them here, I saw videos. I saw Vincent, I saw Agbana and Co. I saw it was a contingent. For what? And the GFA could not stop them. Nobody could say, oh no, that it is time for the players to train. Let's leave the players to train.
I don't know why they are.
Nathan, it's been visits upon visits.
I think after the president went, that was supposed to have been the end.
That's all.
That's it. Let them focus on.
Leave the players to focus. Even this Chad game, we are lucky Chad have given us a gift of bringing locally based players, locally assembled players. That's the gift Chad have given us.
But even that, Ray.
Oh, Nathan, you see, ask for Chad, you'll beat Chad.
Even that.
Ask for Chad, you'll beat Chad. But if they self-destruct tonight, me, I've seen Ungo. I saw an Ungo, Nathan. I saw an Ungo somewhere. Oh, Nathan. Oh, I'm telling you. I saw an Ungo. You see, so for Sporty Prog fans, those who like bets, I don't know where the Ungo went. I don't know if it went off a Ghana player or it went off a Chadian player. But I saw an Ungo somewhere. Ungo. So those who are interested in, they should look for the Ungo. But Nathan, if they are not able to beat Chad tonight, forget about qualifying to the World Cup. As for Madagascar, you can lose to Madagascar and pray that other teams lose in other games and hope you qualify. And then you wait for the threat of Mali. And Nathan, have you seen Sandfield's new look Mali team?
Yeah, I've seen them.
What? Look, let's be cautiously optimistic for our chances of qualifying for the World Cup, because it is not going to be easy. And with the kind of coach we have at the helm, Jesus Christ.
This is 40 FM, the voice of sport.